It's not nice to be the one guy that everyone's like, shut up, shut up, shut up. Listen, if you can hear in the background, gardening is happening. So we're gonna try to do this video very quick. So what's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is me, Zandi Zim. Listen, so today I wanted to be a little bit close to the camera because I actually have so many questions. I got a lot of questions in today's video. So if you are new to this channel, or just as a reminder to anybody who's been watching this channel for some time, right, there was a time where I had a longer intro where the guy says, are you listening? And then it goes da 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 da, and it takes some time, and then you see a whole bunch of things, and then I say that my channel is about entertainment, media, and lifestyle. Okay, so I really want that intro back. In my opinion, I've done some content that involves technology, haven't I? At your cell phone, listening to you and the algorithm things. And I also did some scientific calculations about finding out if I've already met my future bae. But today, I actually need your help with this topic. But before I get into it, if you haven't subscribed, do subscribe. If you have subscribed, holla at your girl. I love you. And most importantly, I found out this week that the most adorable young man on the planet watches this channel, and I am shook. You watching me? This young gentleman doesn't even have an Instagram handle. That is how young he is, okay? Without further ado, shout out to my homie Kalel. You're the bomb, diggity doo. I love it. Thank you for watching this channel because it means a lot to me, and it means that your mama is also watching it, man. My people at work are the best. Like my squad at work. Shout out to the dream team. What is the one word that you've heard me say multiple times on this channel? I say it basically every time. Disclaimer. The fact that I always have to do a disclaimer is because I need you to know that I have about 25 conversations going on in my head before I say anything, because I keep thinking, if I say this, am I not negating this? And if I say that, then does that mean that I don't care about this cause? If I say I do care about this cause, or I don't care about this cause, that means that I do care about that cause, which means I am as problematic as the people that I just said were problematic. What? So it's really hard being politically correct. But since we're humans, can any of us say that we have been the exact same person that we were when we were 1 year old? I have done the research. Let me actually bring it to you. I want to ask you if you are, right now, prepared to be cancelled. I feel like at the end of the day, all of us are capable of being cancelled at any given time. Like, genuinely, at any moment. Oh, that's not even... Okay, so that's not a garden. That's like construction. Okay, I understand. Cancel culture is a thing. People hate it, people love it. At the end of the day, I feel like it's here. So we need to know how to deal with it. My question is, right now, are you capable or are you prepared for the possibility of being cancelled? I have gotten deep down. I did not go to the very first Facebook post that I've ever made because it was too far. 2007 was a long time ago. But I did go all the way as far as 2009. So I have a couple of status updates that I've made. I'm gonna check if they are cancel worthy. I don't know. But in any case, I do want to discuss the difference between canceling thoughts and people, canceling an idea, and then canceling a company. Now there's banging. Zandi Zim is telling you now, I am going to be a star. Get my autograph now. There's nothing wrong with that statement. He. I think the younger version of me is on point. I love boobs. So what am I gonna say about that? Context. Anybody who's reading that who doesn't know my life could be like, oh my gosh, Zandi loves boobs. What's up? What's up with that? But if you do know the context, you know that boobs is the nickname of a very beautiful girl named Boucher, and we used to call her Booby. Her phone number is saved on my phone as Booby, which I really should text her. I'm not feeling Faraday. I'm not feeling lens. I'm not loving motors or generators and current electricity. Physics, go die. The physics of the world, the physicians, the physicists. What am I? If the community that this specific thing that I wrote affects had to ask me and come for me and be like, cancel her. She said physics can go die. To be honest, I don't know. Maybe to them I'm sounding ignorant. Maybe to them I am just insensitive to the lore of electricity. And they would say, how can you be rude about something that you're benefiting from? Which is a point that I'll get to just now. So I'd like to say an apology in advance. You know, I'm so sorry for what I said. I didn't know what I was saying. It came from a place of anger because I don't know how I passed physics. Killed a little chicken egg. How horrible. I feel so bad now. I took its little life away. It didn't even see anything but eggshell. Oh, the games of cyberspace bring such pain when you lose. R.I.P. Cyber Chicken Buddy. It was nice playing with you. Don't hate the player, hate the game, cheap. I don't know what I'm talking about. The vegan community could be really upset with me because I said I was remorseful for killing the chicken egg, but to the day, probably gonna have a chicken burger today. This post could also be really insensitive to the people who play games and have no remorse for the effects of those games. Like maybe the people who play Call of Duty are gonna be like, oh no, you didn't call the duty. Sorry, I don't know any of it, I don't know. My screaming to him probably sounded like what I think is not offensive today might change in the next 2 minutes, let alone the next 5 years. Maybe this is the key difference. If you confess that you were a problem, then we're most likely going to be able to take your self-awareness, unlearning process, healing thing that you go through when you cancelled. We trust that you're gonna actually take the measures to fix yourself because you're aware that you are a problem in the first place. However, when you get called out for something that you never spoke about before, then we're like, but you weren't gonna fix it anyway. You were gonna continue being a problem. Which is why, to me, I'm sorry, every single person who gets called out during the Me Too movement, I'm like, you didn't turn yourself in. You know what I mean? You didn't turn yourself in. People are using and loving cancel culture because they know that there's institutions that aren't doing the work to actually make places safe. More often than not, there was somebody in that workplace that knew about something but just didn't do it because that institution, that place, did not want to deal with the problem. So that is why people are being dragged on the internet. So I'm just saying, if you want less people to be dragged on the internet, then implement changes in your environment, in your household, in your workplace, in your churches, whatever it is that you feel like. If you have a problematic party in your midst and you know about it and you're not correcting it, then you're actually wanting external forces to take charge and drag them on the internet. Being dragged on the internet is not fun in any way, shape, or form. Like, even if it's just like within your little Facebook group of humans, it's not nice to be the one guy that everyone's like, shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Like with what happened with the lady and Christian Cooper. I don't know, I forgot her name right now, but I remember Christian Cooper because I think he is just like my idol at this point. He's so cool. Anybody who feels like they have been attacked on the internet for having an opinion, please let me know if you did manage to heal, if you did learn anything, like what was the after effect. Maybe there's somebody who feels like I attacked them. Disclaimer. I don't know if 2020 is the right time to talk to me about anything, just because I'm highly prone to eating people's faces right now. That's just the phase that I'm in right now. So I'll just be cautious. That's the individual, that's their thoughts, that's that point. There's another point that I have to bring up, which is about when I was talking about current electricity and hating physics, even though I'm benefiting from electricity and physics. 100%, 5 billion%, all the percents. Listen, if you are capitalizing off of people that you have just said you have strong negative feelings towards and negative thoughts towards, negative opinions, blah 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 towards them, then I do believe 100% that person deserves to be cancelled. Those people who love to make money off of cultural appropriation but have no type of business structure that has culture in it and has diversity and representation and inclusion in it, you know, those guys, I have a problem with them. I have a problem with the company that was supposed to give me a wig. I will share all of that with you because I'm still a little bit raw. Okay, I'm still a little bit raw. I feel like all we can do is just take ourselves down memory lane and look at the previous things that we used to post and just confront those by yourself. Please confront them by yourself because that's all you can do. Okay, work on yourself. This video may be a little bit noisy and random, but it's because I'm watching what's happening with the Ellen DeGeneres show, and I'm just watching what's happening with her in general, and I am curious. This show just won a Daytime Emmy. It didn't get nominated, it won a Daytime Emmy this year. And people's speculation about the show being problematic, about how she does her business being really, really toxic and stuff like that, that came out before. Like that people were voting at the same time as that information was out. So I just don't... I'm gonna put some links down below of some information concerning cancel culture so you can understand for yourself what your thoughts are, what your views are, what you're gonna do about it and all those things. Anyway guys, what I need you to do is have a good weekend and to rest, replenish yourself, replenish your soul, live your best lives, and I will see you. God bless you. I love you so much. Mwah, 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 mwah.